can't help waiting, deliberating, grips of age peel away, and I'm trying to rediscover.
Thanks, Brenton, for taking the time to talk to Murray Bridge TV and your up-and-coming campaign for the Mayoral Candidacy for the rural city of Murray Bridge. Firstly, this is your first campaign as Mayor. I and many in the community would perhaps like to know a little bit about your background.
My background that would probably set me up to be a good mayor is I've had a good, strong business background. I'm a fully qualified company director. I've been predominantly interested in agribusiness throughout my life, but I have had stints into things such as supermarket ownership and management. I've run 7-day-a-week businesses. I'm still an irrigator to this day, an irrigation property. I generally run more than one job at a time. I've worked interstate and decided to be back in my home city of Murray Bridge on 2 occasions and settled down here, raised our children here, and been very good for me. So I think what the strength I bring to the council mayoral role would be very much around business, but I do have a good tradition of community involvement. We chair a lot of committees and boards both in business and community involvement.
As head of the Regional Development Board, you've been leading business investment and growth for many years. Given the opportunity as Mayor, how do you think you'll build on this?
I think it's a great opportunity as Mayor to take what's current now into that role and transition into the role of Mayor with those skill sets. That's predominantly what drove me initially to be interested in the role in the first place, so I can go on from here and invest that time, energy and skill set into the mayoral position with the elected member team and a collaborative staff team as well to take the city forward.
Lewin Nursing Home, obviously a controversial subject, currently owned by the council. What are your thoughts on Lewin?
Lewin should remain owned by the council. It was public fundraising that put Lewin there in the first place. It's really a community asset. We should not sell Lewin. If Lewin's not performing, we need to look at why not. If we were to sell it, somebody else would run it and make it run properly. So we can do that. It's about management. It doesn't matter if it makes a small loss. It doesn't matter if it makes a small profit. But it should be budgeted to be around break even. The reality is Lewin needs to expand. We're a growing city. We're talking about growing by 15 to 20,000 more people over the next 20, 25 years. Without a doubt, Lewin infrastructure needs to be expanded.
My next question is concerning apathy. We had a mayoral question and answer forum about a week ago at the town hall, and it's been reported that there were 100 or so people there. Not a lot of the crowd were, say, in the 40-year-old age group or less. Why is the wider community seemingly not engaging in civic affairs? Is there a lack of transparency, lack of community consultation? What do you think how do you think you could change this?
Apathy is alive and well. I don't think it's restricted only to the rural city of Murray Bridge. It is a national problem. We'll see apathy when we see the amount of people who take the time to vote. That concerns me. Lack of transparency was brought out quite clearly at the mayoral debate, and being obliged to be available, transparent at all times has to be the hallmark of a new council. As leader, I believe I can actually bring that to be.
Tourism. In Thursday's local paper, we saw a few councillors walking Sturt Reserve and floating some ideas on its use. How would you like to see Sturt Reserve and the Wharf Precinct used? What is your vision for tourism?
Tourism to me is another word for economic development. It's one of those great tools we've got. Murray Bridge is sitting well placed to capitalise on tourism, as is the whole Lower Murray. I believe that we need to be much more collaborative. We need to work with Coorong and Mid-Murray councils and get people to the area more regularly, stay longer, things around events, but certainly maximise our opportunities from the riverfront. There's a lot we can do. There's investors right now. There'll be an announcement next week of a caravan park upgrade and marina upgrades. There'll be some significant announcements made. That's just the start of an investment surge for the riverfront. The big issue for Murray Bridge is that the riverfront's almost divorced from the town centre, and we need to work on how we can bring that together. I really see the CODs, us backing the CODs and doing something at the riverfront around the CODs as being essential. To me, the sound shore where it currently is probably better to be thought of at being at the riverfront, bringing the community there, open air picture theatres, etc. So there's a lot we can do. We do have a problem with some of the land form at the riverfront that can't be utilised, but I believe that there'll be significant investment in the riverfront over the next 3 to 5 years.
In your role as economic development, what other tourism opportunities do you see developing?
Real good question, Jeremy. In fact, there's a lot happening in that space. We're about to see Tunnerman Motorsport Park get underway. That'll bring 350,000 paying tourists minimum to this region each per annum. The second V8 race for South Australia will be at Tunnerman Motorsport Park. Sam Shahin, the owners of that development, want other companion tourism. I introduced them to Monado Zoo within weeks. That had a formal meeting. This is the start. We're going to see a lot of activity in tourism product development in Lower Murray. Murray Bridge is very well placed to capture that. It's about being collaborative. If we're prepared to go to Tunnerman and hijack their people, we've also got to work together. So Mid-Murray, Rural City and Coorong need to form a good trading block, and I think that's the secret to getting more people coming more often, spending more time and more dollars in the regional centre of Murray Bridge.
Brenton, place yourself in the future for a minute. We're in November the 1st, 2018. You've completed your first term as Mayor. What outcomes have you achieved in the last 4 years?
Well, frankly, I'd be looking that I can turn around and say Murray Bridge is proud, Murray Bridge is considered safe, and Murray Bridge is definitely progressive. They would be the 3 key words that I'd like to be saying in that time frame. We've gone a long way to achieving our KPIs on being proud, safe and progressive.
How can voters get in touch with the information on your campaign, and how can they get in touch with you if they have any further questions or concerns?
Yes, certainly. I'm totally available. I'm transparent. The reality is I've got a website, www.brentonlewis.com. I have Facebook. I have a mobile phone, 0428 825 281. I'll take a call at any reasonable hour, and would welcome people wanting to talk to me about what they expect of me and giving me advice on what it is they want to see happening. I've been doing a lot of door knocking and listening. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you, Brenton, for talking to us at Murray Bridge TV, and it's been a pleasure hearing your ideas and you being so passionate about our community. Good luck with the rest of your campaign, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thanks for the opportunity.